Soybean prices really have. We're 23% off of last year's price at the same time. And on our operation, we're kind of getting a double whammy because we grow a lot of canola as well. And that price is getting affected by the tariffs because as soybean prices went down, canola prices have gone down too. So the crops we'd like to rotate out of soybeans because of the tariffs and say go into canola, we can't do because the canola price is at historic lows as well.
So that's a double whammy. So how much would you say is it that you've lost money so far because the prices are down, or are you talking more about trying to figure out what crop to even do business with from here?
That's where we're at right now. We have about 3 days of wheat seeding left to go on our farm, and then we'll be at the time where we start planting soybeans and canola. And frankly, we're not sure which way to go. We would like to keep an even number of acres between soybeans and canola. That's what's right for our land. That's what's right for our crop rotation. But we're just at a loss. And when we talk about the aid package the president has talked about last year, soybeans was in that aid package and farmers are appreciative, but canola got left completely out. And I don't want to make my cropping decisions based on, well, will soybeans be part of the aid package and canola won't be, so I better plant soybeans.
Right.
I need to be making my cropping practices on what's best for the land, what's best for our long-term rotation. So as we get an aid package this time, it needs to be encompassing of all commodities. We can't be picking winners and loser commodities. We need to recognize that we're all interrelated with these commodities and they all need to have aid.
Ryan, speaking of picking winners and losers, I'm curious how you feel as a farmer even accepting these handouts. Of course, when there's disruptions to your business, you guys need that to stay viable. But in the long run, as this keeps happening, is it making it harder and worse to understand how to do business?
It is. It's frustrating because we don't want handouts. We want to sell to our people, our consumers, our customers. You know, farmers have invested hundreds of $millions of their own money through checkoff programs, promotion programs to develop the Chinese market, develop the renewable fuels market, and that's where we want to go with. We want to sell our products to the consumers. We don't want government aid. But unfortunately, through these tariffs, through the demand destruction of the small refiner exemptions of the biofuel industry, we're really at a loss right now of where to go with our products, both domestically and internationally. And
finally, Ryan, are you supportive of what this administration is doing in terms of its approach to China and trying to change their behavior? Do you support the president in general amid all this?
You know, in North Dakota, we are typically a Republican state. We have supported this administration through some of the regulatory reform, but through this demand destruction and the economic hardship that's been going on in the last 6 months, and possibly we don't know how much further, that support is waning. We need answers. We need a solution done today, tomorrow, so we can decide what to plant in the next week or two. Yeah. So it's hard to continue with the level of support that has historically been there through all of this demand destruction.
So you're saying the president is losing the farmers?
The president is losing the farmer. You know, it's to say that the state will swing, that would not be accurate because farmers also have some fear of the far left. What we really need is some moderation to come in this leadership and develop pathways to deal with China that don't involve such extreme levels of tariffs and trade disruption.